think of when I say, ho, ho, ho? If you were thinking the Jolly Green Giant, you were right. We paid a visit to the Green Giant statue just off 90 in Blue Earth. As a bonus, we paid a visit to the Green Giant Museum as well. In the valley of the jolly ho, 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 Green Giant. The Green Giant is our town ambassador in Blue Earth, Minnesota. I'm Cindy Lyon, Blue Earth Area Chamber of Commerce and Convention and Visitors Bureau Executive Director. 37 years ago, the Giant was created and brought to Blue Earth from Sparta, Wisconsin. A gentleman, Paul Hedberg, we call him the Giant's father, was his creator. He used to meet out here in the park with tourists and do a radio interview. He started KBEW radio station here in Blue Earth. And so he would interview folks, and then maybe a shadow would be cast. He'd go, oh, did you see that? The Giant just stepped over from that field to that field, and he's on his way to, and then he got this idea, well, there should be a giant here. So in a week, 11 businesses donated $5,000, and it cost $43,000 to build him. When he got here, in July, was the grand opening of the Interstate West meets East I-90. So he hung out at that event from a crane, and then they brought him here in September and placed him. So he's been here for 37 years, greeting thousands of people. It's just corny, we say, how many people come to see the Green Giant statue?
We are Lowell and Vicki Steen, Blue Earth, Minnesota, and we are at the Giant Museum. I worked at Green Giant for 30 years, and I started collecting a few things. The first item was a Tonka semi. It was a 1954, and I bought that in 1964. That was the first piece that I bought. And after that, it mushroomed into hundreds or even thousands of items. Well, this here is a replica of the factory in Blue Earth. It was done by a local train guy, so it's done by scale. We had a basement full, and every now and then people would come and visit us and look at the stuff in the basement, but we could only display a small portion of it. And I spoke to the chamber over about 4-year period. We finally got the old fire hall in Blue Earth, and we started the museum, moved all the stuff out of the basement. Vicki got her basement back.
Yeah.
This case here in particular, there's dishes from the Green Giant restaurant that they had several of in the cities. The response has been really super. There has been people from, I believe, every state in the Union, plus many, many foreign countries. Here's my first purchase right there. It's a 1954 Tonka semi, and that was the start of my collection. I've had a lot of people said to me that they never realized it was so big and so much stuff, and they are overwhelmed with the amount and how we have it displayed and stuff. The picture here is how the Giant grew. He originally was a caveman looking, and then in 1976 he actually got shoes. Before that he was barefoot, and today he wears shoes. I think we don't see the mailman as often as we used to. It seemed like he was at our door with a package about every day, at least once or twice a week. It must have been a joint advertising. It was in a Grain Belt beer and the Jolly Green Giant. I don't think you'd ever see anything like it today in advertising for any company. But that's just, they did a lot of things different years ago.
We thoroughly enjoyed collecting all Green Giant items, and now we enjoy sharing it with a lot more people.
Good things from the garden, garden in the valley.
Yes, I do know how the Green Giant song goes. However, I'm not going to sing it.
Valley of the jolly, ho, 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 Green Giant.